Important legal disclaimer. This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. The Wi-Fi jammer shown is a prop and is not a real jamming device. No actual signal jamming, interference, or illegal transmissions occurred during filming. All actions depicted are simulated using legal testing equipment or visual effects. Jamming Wi-Fi or other radio communications is illegal under U.S. federal law and FCC regulations. This content does not demonstrate or encourage real-world jamming. Viewers should not attempt to build, use, or replicate any jamming technology.
Hello guys, it's been a while since I've made a video, and that's because I've been working on something really cool and very important if you use Wi-Fi security cameras such as this Ring product here. I actually have a bunch of these wireless Ring cameras around my house, and unfortunately an intruder was able to take them all offline with what I suspect is a Wi-Fi jammer and remove a package from my porch without being detected. I had no alerts and no recordings. This inspired me to invent a hardwired device that will notify me remotely if a jammer is being used near my home. So first I want to show you a recreation of what happened with real camera footage, and then tell you a bit more about this jamming detector. Alright, so I've got like 6 Ring cameras here, and they've been time synchronized during editing. You can see I'm pulling up here in my car, and all of them, or 3 of them, are already recording. And throughout this whole scenario, you're going to notice the videos are very smooth, they're present, and just like you'd expect from a security camera, everything is recorded properly. There I am, walking up to the stairs, turning the corner here, about to activate a bunch more cameras. These are a mixture of battery-powered and hardwired powered cameras, but they're all connected wirelessly via Wi-Fi, except for this one on the bottom right. This is a camera with local SD card recording, and that'll become important for the next part of this demonstration. So I go pick up a package, leave, and really just the main thing to note in this portion of the demonstration is everything is recorded. There's not a gap in time from the moment I pulled up to the driveway till basically I'm gone. Alright, so now we're recreating the same situation, but now with the Wi-Fi jammer. And you can see some of these cameras were already activated by a previous car that drove by. And here I am pulling up, and you'll start to notice nothing's recording right now. And I'm just trying to do the same exact motions I did as before. This camera turns on and seems to be recording for a little bit. As soon as the door opens here in a moment, things start to freeze and disappear completely. And now, as I'm speaking right now, I am walking up the driveway, going up those same stairs and turning the corner. And you'll see only the camera with local SD card recording captures me picking up the package and leaving. That camera got triggered, the top right camera got triggered by someone walking, as the jammer was far away from that camera when I was at the door. And now everything is blank, and that's all the footage that there was from the wireless cameras. Okay, so as you saw there, the Wi-Fi jammer was effectively able to render the wireless cameras useless for catching a thief. I did put a pop-up on that last section when the notification came in from the Wi-Fi jammer detector at this location, and if it wasn't for that notification, the homeowner would have not known anything ever happened until they got back to discover a missing package maybe many hours later. In a home invasion scenario, rather than this quick porch pirate situation, that notification could give you enough of an early warning to head home, contact a neighbor, or take whatever appropriate actions to prevent the most damage from occurring. It is interesting to note that the Ring app does know the cameras go offline during these kinds of attacks, but it doesn't deliver a notification unless the camera remains offline for seems like at least a couple minutes at the minimum, maybe even 10 minutes or so. And that would not help in this kind of situation or even a home invasion. So how does the jammer detector work? Well, jammers emit extremely strong and misbehaved signals that constantly overwhelm legal radio transmitters like Wi-Fi devices, which are designed to take breaks from transmitting to not interfere with other devices around them. So we have a circuit, an antenna and a circuit on board the detector, which measures these signal characteristics. And we also have a Wi-Fi radio that's scanning and collecting statistics from all of the other Wi-Fi devices around the neighborhood. And from these, we've designed a custom jamming detection algorithm that's very sensitive, yet very reliable. So if you're interested, these detectors are available for purchase at wi-fi-jammerdetector.com, and we think it's a must for anyone who uses wireless cameras, or especially wireless door, window, motion sensors for alarm systems. Now, those are on different frequencies, but when those frequencies are jammed, usually the criminals are also jamming the 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi, which is what this detector fires alerts for currently. We are constantly improving and working on introducing more alerts. So some upcoming things with a simple firmware update to this version is a DAuth attack detection, which is more of a protocol level attack rather than this physical jamming of the radio waves. And then future updates will include alerting on other frequencies being jammed alone. But today, most home invasions and robberies that have jammers typically utilize jammers which jam everything from the sub-gigahertz frequencies that alarm sensors use to the gigahertz frequencies that cell phones use, and then 2 and 5, 6 gigahertz, which Wi-Fi uses. So that's all for today. Thanks for watching, and we hope you find this useful.